We have no time for this, Furion. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, a great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Duratan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the Orcs into this world, and by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands of the East for many long years, leaving entire kingdoms devastated in its wake. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I am Medivh, the last guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
Sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace, bound to the World Tree. We are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Night Elves, the time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits.
Waiting on
My
you.
strength is yours.
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
Where shall I strike?
Point the way.
Anudura.
The land and I are one.
Research finished.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my
Thoraman.
senses?
I heed the voice of the wind. As the goddess.
The undead are attacking. Send help.
I won. These lands.
Research finished.
Thoraman. So be it. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Research finished. Research finished. Our allies' town needs help.
Someone sees the wild.
Research
Thoraman.
finished.
Waiting on you.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
Our time is short.
Treant may not root there.
Your
Research
building is
Treant may not
complete.
root there.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike?
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
Our allies' town needs help.
It
Our
shall be
warriors
done.
have engaged.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
My strength is yours.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Your
Research
building is
finished.
complete. I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Research finished.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Research finished. Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete. Our allies' town needs help. Insufficient gold.
Thoraman.
Research finished.
Okalandor.
Threatens these lands.
time is short. At once. Of course.
I heed the voice of
Something
Elune.
is amiss.
Ashrathorama. The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the Elfos.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
My strength is yours. Our time is short. My
Ah, the
path
great
is clear.
outdoors.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors. Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Research finished.
The goddess calls.
As sleep, dull my senses.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my
Yes.
path.
My strength is yours.
Ashrathorama.
Insufficient gold.
On your mark. Done. Waiting on you. Fair
Goddess, light my
enough.
path. Research finished.
On your mark.
Goddess, light
Say
my
no
path.
more. Our time is now.
Is there trouble?
The goddess.
The land and I are
I
one.
stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathorama.
In the name of Cenarius! Research finished. In position. Absolutely.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move.
Insufficient gold. Research finished. Your building is
Insufficient
complete.
gold.
Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
Speak your mind.
On your mark. Our time is now.
Your building is complete.
The sleeper has awakened.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
For calumny.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman.
The sleeper has awakened. Where shall I strike? Anudura.
I stand ready.
Research finished. Your building is complete.
Take wing. Our
Waiting
time
on
is
you.
now. I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Research finished.
I
The
stand
goddess
ready.
calls.
Something
Someone
is
threatens the
amiss.
wilds.
Your building is complete.
By the great wind.
Your building is complete.
I hear the voice of a lid.
As sleep dulled my senses.
By the great wind.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors
Our
have
allies'
engaged the
town
enemy.
needs help.
Research finished.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
By the great wind.
I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one.
The goddess
What
calls.
threatens these lands? It shall be done.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. For calumny.
I heed the voice of Elun.
It shall be done. The
Ashrathoraman.
land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
Is amiss.
Anudora!
The
Someone
land
threatens the
and I
wilds.
are one.
The goddess calls.
Is amiss.
Our time is now.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep
Someone
dulled
threatens
my
the wilds?
senses?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds?
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess lives.
The sleeper has awakened. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Where shall I strike? Has awakened.
Your master is
My strength is yours.
Someone threatens the wilds?
What is nature's call?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Ashrathoraman.
I am prepared.
research finished.
The sleeper has awakened.
I
My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm
I
awake.
stand ready.
Of
I am
course.
prepared.
The goddess.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Our warriors have engaged the
I
enemy.
stand ready.
The goddess. I heed the voice of the Lord.
Threatens these lands.
Where shall I strike? Once.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
I stand ready. Our time. Hold on.
My strength is yours.
I stand
Research
ready.
finished.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone
I stand
threatens the
ready.
wilds? So be it.
Has sleep
goddess calls.
dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our allies' town needs help.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Goddess light.
The goddess calls.
Anodorini Tala.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of
What
Elun.
threatens these lands?
Goddess, light my
The
path.
land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
The
Something
great
is
outdoors.
amiss. It shall be done. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman.
The great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The great outdoors.
Someone
Our
threatens the
warriors
wilds.
have
town
engaged
needs
the
help.
Elfos.
Anudora.
Ashrathoraman.
The great
The
outdoors.
goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
Press the attack!
Someone
The
threatens the
land and
wilds.
I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors
Our
have
allies'
engaged
town
the
needs
enemy.
help.
The goddess calls.
Has dulled my senses?
Heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I
Someone
are
threatens
one.
the wilds.
Our allies' town
The
needs help.
sleeper has awakened.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For calendar. It shall be done. Ashterogando.
Sleeper has
For
awakened.
calendar. It shall be done.
Are we being invaded?
My strength is yours.
The land and I are one. Ashterogando.
Our allies' town
I
needs
heed the
help.
voice of Elune.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have
Our
engaged
allies'
the
town
town
goddess
needs help.
calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our allies' town needs help.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls.
In the name of Cenarius, your building is
It shall be done.
goddess, light my path.
Pathetic wretches.
Okalambe,
Amadorini Tala.
Ashrathoraman.
your building is complete.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Our turns. Goddess, light my path. In position.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I walk in shadow. As the
Your
goddess
building
wills.
is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
Goddess, light my path.
Threatens these lands.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our allies' town needs help.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. By enemy.
Your building is complete.
Goddess, light my path.
Manudora.
Our champion has fallen. Our warriors have engaged. Being allied champion has fallen.
Our allies' town needs help.
Goddess, light my path.
The great outdoors.
Research finished. Our allies' town needs help. Insufficient gold.
Goddess, light my path.
Our
sacred
allies'
grove
town
is being
shadow.
desecrated.
Your building is complete. My wait is over.
By the great winds I come.
Absolutely.
The great outdoors.
Insufficient gold. Our allies' town needs help.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Show yourself! Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Our allies' town
God
needs help.
light my
Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us. Our allies' town needs help.
The great outdoors.
Your building is
Goddess,
complete.
light my
Your
path.
building is complete.
I heed the voice.
Dulled my senses.
be
The
it.
great outdoors.
By Elun.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one.
Thy bidding.
The
heed
great
Something
outdoors.
is amiss. For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wild.
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess calls. So be it.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. How dare you!
Ah, the great outdoors.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Goddess, light my path. Our warriors have engaged.
The land and I are one.
Our allies' town is
Pathetic wretches.
Your building is complete.
Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
I hear the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Goddess, light my path. Insufficient
Someone
gold.
threatens the wild.
Threatens these lands.
Hello?
I heed the voice of
Something
Elune.
is amiss. Anudora.
I stand
For
ready.
Kalimdor.
Ah, the great
Ashtherodanador.
outdoors.
For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Point the way. On your mark. I stand ready. Too easy.
Threatens these lands. Ashtherodanador.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready.
I heed the
Has
voice of
sleep
Elune.
dulled my senses?
I stand ready.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be
Our
done.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. It shall be
Someone
done.
threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Press the attack!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora.
Our warriors have engaged. Fear the night.
For Falanodora.
I stand ready.
Dulled my senses.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
We're under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the
Has
wild.
sleep
Can I
dulled
help
my
you?
senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Take your time. Look around.
I heed the voice of
Threatens these
Elune.
lands. For Kalimdor.
I stand ready.
Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
I am
Ashrathoraman.
prepared. Thy bidding.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor.
Our allies' town is
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the
The
enemy.
land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands. It shall be the land of one.
I heed the voice of Elfos.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
Out with it.
More lumber is required.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman.
More lumber is required.
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my path.
It shall be done.
I am prepared.
Has sleep
Ashrathoraman.
dulled my senses?
Goddess, light my path. Make it fast.
I
Our
heed
gold
the
mine
voice
is
of
running
Elun.
low.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Anudora.
The voice of Elun.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our gold mine has collapsed. Your building is complete. Insufficient gold. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Your building is complete. Goddess, light my path.
What threatens
Your
these
building is
lands?
complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building is complete.
Our
I heed the
allies
voice.
Dulled my senses.
Someone threatens the wild.
Anodorini Tala. The land and I are one. Dulled my
Aludora!
Anodorini Tala.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashatorama. By Elune. Immediately.
Goddess, light
The land
my
and
path.
I heed the
are
voice
one.
of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess calls.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great
Waiting on you.
outdoors.
What threatens these lands?
Ashatorama.
Our allies' town needs help.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Something.
By the great
As sleep dulled my senses. The land and I are one.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Our
Someone
warriors
threatens
have
the wilds.
engaged the
by the
enemy.
great
Something
wind.
is amiss. It shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elune.
By the great wind.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
By the great winds I come.
I stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess calls.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
The way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.